What's up everyone, welcome to your 5th networking tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to be going over the data link layer. Now if you remember your OSI model, let me bring it up. As you can see, I drew on it from last tutorial, but this is the second layer from bottoms up. It's called the data link layer, and it sits on top of the physical layer. Now what the data link layer does is it takes all those bits we were talking about. Remember, let me get something to draw on right here. Remember all those bits were ones, zeros, and ones, zeros, all that binary code, and it formats it into something called a frame. Now what a frame is pretty much a unit of data that goes over your network, and it contains your address information. So it contains, it's pretty much all of your data, but it contains all of other data too, if that makes sense. So it's pretty much all these ones and zeros, but it has things like the address of your computer of where you're sending it from, the address of your computer where you're sending it to. It also does some other cool things like check for errors on your data and stuff like that. So, for example, what we have going on so far is a connection between one computer to another, and remember, the cable between it is called the physical layer. Physical layer is pretty much anything you can touch. Now, what the data layer is, it takes all the ones and zeros, and it pretty much puts an address on them. Say, this is your address, and this is your address. What's going to happen next? I didn't tell you yet because we're not to that tutorial now. But that's what pretty much the data link layer does. It's pretty much puts all your ones and zeros in an envelope, and the data link layer stamps the envelope and puts the address on it. Bam. Perfect analogy right there. So another thing that the data link layer does is it checks for incoming like duplicate signals or anything like that. And if like it gets a duplicate signal or like only a part of the signal is received, then it says, whoa, take it easy, Bessie. Go back, send that to me again. I didn't get that entire signal. And this might be because like again, let me get rid of this. Come on, delete. If you can remember from the last tutorial, I had something like an analog wave that had different waves like this, and you can have something called interference, and this can be like interference from outside radio stations, a radio in your house, a microwave, even a ceiling fan or something like that. So if you get interference in any of these, then the data layer link's job is to say, alright, go back, send that to me again. And also another thing it does, as I said before, is get the address of one computer to another, and this is called the MAC address or physical address. So if you're wondering, alright, well, what the heck are you talking about? This is well, let me just show you. Let's see if I can find it on my computer. Accessories, command prompt right here. Now let's go to cd // Now hopefully you guys can see this. Now I'm not going to show you guys my actual address on my computer because I don't want anyone trying to send me crap through my network. But pretty much to find all your information, go to your command prompt right here, type in cd, and then go to / like that, and this will take you to your root command. Actually, you don't even need to do that, but always a good idea. Next, type in IP config space / all, and make sure, I don't know if that's a front slash, I guess. Then press enter. Now once you press enter, this is going to list all of your address that your data link layer uses. Now I'm not showing you guys, there's actually stuff on the right side of here, but I'm not going to show you guys what any of that is. And your physical address is the address that your that's the one your data link layer uses. It actually uses all these addresses right here. The physical address should be under local area network connection or local area connection. So that is pretty much the addresses that the data link layer uses. That's just a nice little side note. You don't really need to know that. But that's pretty much how the data link layer works. You can understand it a lot more when I teach you guys the other layers. You pretty much need to know all the layers and see how they work together before you can learn just one. But that's a nice little side tutorial. So again, learn the data link tutorial. It pretty much puts an address on everything. That's a summary of it and checks for errors. And in the next tutorial, we're going to be going over the network layer of the OSI model. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to learn how to do the command prompt, and I will see you next time. Thanks.